Hello, this is Purple Rosa and I'm continuing on in Elsweyr. In the last one I did the quest here in Hakoshe. After that one I was going to continue with the main quest where we have to go to the Stitches to find the last dragon guard. But because I was in this area and down here it looks like there's not much, I just started walking down here and enjoying the landscape. And yeah, I came across this delve and I have to do a daily quest there, and I'm hoping there's another quest to do in this delve as well. Then after that I'm going to move on down to the 2 moons at Tenmar Temple. So yeah, we'll do this delve first, which is just over here. And yeah, when I walked down this, like you got the high rocks up there and the low ground down here where we are. It was really pretty. Elsweyr is a really pretty zone. I just love walking through it myself. So the entrance to this is... obviously up here. More terror birds. They seem to be everywhere in Elsweyr. But yeah, oh look at that. It's a really good view of the mountains, rocks. So maybe there is a quest here, which will be cool. So what's this place? The Tangle. So from reading that description, this delve seems to be a bandit hideout. And there's cages, so maybe slavers. Oh, there's a Khajiit. Mazdur the Moonstruck.
Would you like to hear the fragrant word of Azura? It was she who gave us shape and told us the 3 secrets. She who protected us from the wrath of Ifre and taught us the mysteries of the moons.
Azura? I know Azura. Why are you in a cage?
Ah, yes. Mazdur entered this den of vagrants with the most honorable of intentions. He only wished to share the wisdom of Our Lady of Dusk and Dawn. This is the unfortunate result.
Do you need help escaping?
That would be most appreciated. This one is sure you'll find the key nearby. Ah, and if you could recover Mazdur's amulet of Azura as well. The bandits' leader, Zareba Sharpclaw, seemed to admire it greatly. It will likely be by her side.
I'll get the key and recover your amulet.
Azura bless you, brave Rook.
How did you end up in these caverns in the first place?
Mazdur must travel many places to spread the word of his lady. Through divine inspiration, his paws follow the path to where Azura feels he is most needed. Unfortunately, he is not always met with welcome.
Yep. Why would Azura lead you somewhere that's dangerous?
It is true that Mazdur is trapped within this cage, soon to be sold off to vile slavers. But it is also true that you have arrived to save him in this, his hour of desperation. Azura watches over this one always, and so he is never afraid.
Yeah, me and Azura, we go way back. Tell me more about yourself.
Mazdur has dedicated his life to the brilliance of Azura. Every morning he sings her praises. Every night he humbles himself with prayer. His days are spent wandering elsewhere, spreading her fragrant word.
Why such dedication?
It was the wisdom of Azura that gave the Khajiit many forms, each for its own purpose. It was she who gave us the skills to be exceedingly quick, exceedingly clever, and exceedingly beautiful. How could Mazdur the Moonstruck not honor her?
So it seems Azura not only, like with the Dark Elves, we know she cursed them because of the tribunal, and then she promised the Nerevarine. It seems like she has some history with the Khajiit as well. Interesting. Mazdur the Moonstruck.
This one's title, bequeathed upon him by his family long ago. Azura was born alongside the moons. This is known. Mazdur is moonstruck, stricken by the beauty and power of the moons, connected to his lady through reverence and wisdom.
Huh. Okay, so we have to go free him, otherwise he'll be sold as a slave. Which I guessed from all the cages that slavers were involved. Okay, so I will go this way, get the Sky Shard, kill the boss, get the amulet, and the tea leaves is part of the daily quest. So yeah, this way. Kill the slavers on the way. Oh, a trap! Did not see that. Oh, there's another quest here, is there? Or is that the tea leaves? That's the tea leaves I need for the daily quest. Cinch Lion. Yeah. Makes sense that lions would be in these caves. Ooh, look at that. Oh. Okay, so the Strangler's here too. Some more tea leaves. May as well get them on the way. Which way? This way. So I gotta get his amulet of Azura.
Got them! Quick! I will not.
You were saying? Okay, so that's the amulet we got. Have to get some more tea leaves, but maybe we'll find some plant over here on the way out. I think I just need one more. Wait, I have to... Oh no, I have to gather a key for the other quest.
Got them!
So I can get him out the cage. Even though I could easily pick the lock. But the quest requires me to get a key, so... Get the key we shall. kill these slavers on the way. Whoa, he's a big boy. Ooh, another one. I'm still surprised by how big these Khajiit are. They're like giants. So, where's this key? Here. Oh, we'll get to learn about these slavers. The Ruddy Fangs. First thing you have to understand about the Ruddy Fangs is that we're not just thugs, thieves, liars or murderers, we're all these things. We're the scourge of Elsweyr, the bane of all who try to uphold good in this moon-forsaken land, and we like to keep it that way. If you have morals, get rid of them. Code of ethics, a little nagging conscience telling you to do good in this world, no longer needed. All that's required is the will to get ahead, to do whatever it takes to end up on top. That's the only way you're going to survive. Our main source of gold is smuggling both in and out of Elsweyr. You might head up into Cyrodiil with Sugar Slinger or work small town cons with Rosa the Rogue. Or perhaps you'll be lucky enough to work odd jobs with me. Whatever the case, you can be sure that gold will soon start lining your purse. Just be sure not to ask questions. The less details you know, the better. And one more thing. If you've gotten to the point of reading this helpful little guide, there isn't really any leaving. Well, not alive anyway. So I suggest you get used to your new life and quick. I think Rosa the Rogue, we met her in Riverhold when we did the quest in that town. So yeah, let's go unlock the cage. And I need one more tea flower plant. Hopefully we see one on the way. So I found our last tea plant. Took some time, but we got it. So let's free him.
You have the key, yes? If you would open the cage then.
Sure.
Praise Azura for your timely intervention, Rook. Come now, let us speak outside.
Let's go. Get out here so we're not sold as slaves ourselves. Okay.
Mazdur is grateful for such a rescue. Were you able to find his amulet as well?
Yes, I recovered your amulet of Azura.
Then you have this one's gratitude. And the gratitude of Azura as well, it seems. Just as Mazdur was leaving, he happened to find something of value. Take it as your well-earned reward.
Thank you.
And so Mazdur is once again saved by the intervention of Azura. Through your actions, of course.
Of course. What will you do now?
As of late, this one's thoughts turn to green shade. While the Khajiit have always welcomed Azura into their hearts, the Wood Elves still look toward her with apathy. Perhaps it is they who most need to hear her fragrant words.
Be careful they don't try to eat you, though. Do you think that will go over well?
No, Mazdur will be met with hostility. Of this he is sure. But Azura will watch over him and lead this one to those who may be willing. In this he has faith, just as he has faith in the Lady of Dawn and Dusk herself.
He's gonna get eaten for sure. So yeah, we'll head down to this other quest place. 2 Moons of Tenmar Temple. Be interesting to see why it's called the Two Moons of Tenmar Temple. Probably a temple to Joan and Jode. Oh, a Black Panther. So yeah, explore while we are walking. Oh, look at that. There's a bird up there. So yeah, some more of those slavers. So here we are at the temple. Oh, look at that. So many beautiful places in Elsweyr. Oh, what's wrong?
Jarl, spare a kindness for a priest of 2 moons. Hadoras is at the end of his rope, dangling by the scruff.
What's wrong?
This one returns from warning the speaker of the Main of a dire prophecy, only to find his fellow priests speaking little sense and doing even less, raving and rambling about our moon bishop's visions and growing more demented by the moment.
Demented? How?
She tells the priests to burn their moon sugar, so they do. She tells them to smear cheese upon the walls, so they do. She tells them to douse the temple fires with their tongues, so they do. I fear someone will die if this continues.
Cheese? Could it be Sheagorath that's involved? I'll help you get to the bottom of this madness.
Bright moons shine upon you, Walker. This one pursued his friend Zarga before you arrived. The fool chases a beast's young with a butterfly net, and woe unto him when their mother follows the commotion. Please, find Zarga before he is eaten.
Where did your friend Zarga go?
I last saw him run after the beasts into the wilderness to the west. I hoped he would not follow them into their den, but I would be a fool to believe that now.
When did your moon bishop start having visions?
Since she was very young. Her eyes have always been as bright as Joan and Jode. She has never led us astray. It's why she's moon bishop. But all this madness, something is not right.
What was the prophecy you took to the Speaker of the Main?
She foresaw the return of the dragons with a frightening clarity.
Oh.
I went to warn Lord Dragose I on this dire prophecy, so it might reach the Main's ears. But I arrived too late. The dragons had already come.
Interesting. You said you're a priest of 2 moons. What is that?
2 moons at Tenmar is Hadoras' temple, a venerable house of Joan and Jode, a place of worship and wisdom, reduced to a den of fools chasing our moon bishop's fevered dreams.
Will the priests just do anything she asks them to?
They don't question her visions. No matter how absurd the task, they leap at it with zeal. When I asked why they would do such things, they look at me as if I am the one who is crazy.
Huh. Sounds like they're under some sort of spell.
A powerful and insidious spell to turn the whole temple on its head. But at least a spell may be broken. It's a small comfort to hope that their minds may not be truly lost.
Has to be Sheagorath. Has to be. If she has visions, visions can always be misguided or tampered with. Magically. So it will be interesting to find out why everyone's gone mad here. But I'm standing by my theory that it's Sheagorath.
This one has you now, pretty butterfly.
Wait, where is he?
I am going to need a bigger net.
Oh no. It's a terror bird.
Oh no! You smashed it! Such pretty colors leaking out!
Yep, he's crazy. That wasn't a butterfly, that was a terror bird.
Hoo-hoo! You smashed that as flat as a flapjack! But who said you could play with my toys?
I knew it was Sheagorath. Oh, Scuba Cat.
Well, hello, my new playmate. Glad to find someone with their wits still about them. Too many crazies around here. I mean, what self-respecting person goes around chasing butterflies with a net? Everybody knows you use a hammer.
Oh, and they made him a elfique. That's so cute. I have to screenshot that for sure. Who are you?
I'm a cat. I thought that bit was obvious. Unless I'm not a cat. Meow? Meow. Nope, cat. Maybe you're not as sharp as I thought. Attack that's seen one too many backsides, huh? Bad for you, worse for them!
Oh, Sheagorath. I like how they've given him the, in this form, he still has his clothes. Worse for who?
The priest, silly! You really are clueless, aren't you, plaything? How are you gonna win the game if you can't even find the pieces? Am I gonna have to dangle every answer in front of you like cheese-stuffed mice hanging by their entrails?
You're behind the madness at the temple, aren't you?
Ah, that's more like it. Maybe there's hope for you after all. Now hurry your heroic hiney to my playground, or it's gonna be the blind leading the blind out there. Ha ha! Toodles!
Okay. Yes! Sheagorath is in the cat form.
Keep your eye on the prize.
I will. Oh, this is awesome!
Oh no, stop this madness. Why can't you see reason?
Seeing is the problem, Adoras. That's why we need it.
Maybe we don't need it. This one's claws are sharp. Pop, pop, and we're all saved.
No, it must be the fork. It won't work otherwise.
What?
Ah, Jarl, you are safe. I hope the same may be said about Zarka.
He was headed back to the temple last I saw him.
Moons, I pray he does not get any other ideas. Haldoras has his hands full as it is. He found these ones searching for a fork to put out their eyes.
Okay. They want to blind themselves?
The Moon Bishop told them that if they blind themselves, they would remain hidden from the dragon's sight.
Of course. And they need a fork for that?
Not just any fork. A two-tined iron fork smelling ever so slightly of roast beef. Please, help me keep them from finding this smelly thing.
Alright, what do you want me to do?
This one smells meat wafting on the wind. It is not an odor he would call beefy, but he thinks it may be the trail they were following. Haldoras will keep his eyes on these ones, so they may keep their eyes.
Why do they think this smelly fork will help them hide from dragons?
Because they are insane. Only a sugar tooth would believe putting out their own eyes would blind a dragon, and even they would have the sense not to do it unless it got them more skooma. I count my blessings that not just any fork will do.
This fork sounds familiar. I think I may have encountered it before.
Then this one is sure you will have no trouble finding it. Return when you have found it, and perhaps we may convince these ones to give up and return to the temple.
I encountered an odd character after I rescued Zaga. I think he's responsible for this. It's Sheagorath.
You did? What did he... Wait, why didn't you stop him?
He vanished into thin air before I could. This is all a game to him.
Dark moons. What sort of childish sorcerer drives clergy to chase after wild beasts and put out their eyes? We must stop this sick puppeteer. But this one can't just leave these fools to their own devices. Find the fork, then we'll give chase.
Yeah, I think this fork was well, from memory it has to do something with Sheagora. But yeah, so great they've made Sheagora into an Elfique form. The Skooma cat. I love it. I love it. So we've got to find this fork. Which is... oh, this is a camp. Oh, this must be the camp of those slavers we passed before. Oh wow. That's morbid. Fork of Horripilation. Huh. Bloody Fang Cannibal? I guess they're cannibals. So back to Haduras, now that we have the fork. I hope those crazy priests don't try to take it off me. To gouge out their eyes. We will see. I have it. Wait, I'm going to talk to this priest to see how crazy he is.
If dragons can be blinded with forks in their eyes, perhaps if we sink them further, we can dig out the dragon's brains as well.
A fork won't be big enough to do that.
Azura says we are on a fool's errand. If we were all so blind, we would need no forks at all.
You're crazy.
If this one must talk in circles with lunatics much longer, he too will go mad. Did you find any offending forks at the campground?
Yes, take a look.
Khajiit gets all goose-pimply in the hackles just touching it. Adoras fears things are even worse than he imagined. This fork reeks of more than beef. It stinks of oblivion.
Yep, I've seen it before. It belongs to Sheagora.
The Skooma cat. He must be responsible for our moon bishop's strange visions. But how has he spread his madness to the monks? And you said you saw him, in the flesh.
He appeared as a small cat.
An Elfique? The Skooma cat should not be able to cross the lunar lattice. If he walks among us, then Joan and Jode must truly be out of alignment. We must check on the temple.
Alright.
Please, you go ahead to the temple. Find our moon bishop. Keep her from spreading any more of this madness. Hadoras will meet you there, once he leads these ones to safety without them straying toward any other foolishness.
What's the story behind the Skooma cat?
Before there were the moons, or the world, there were Anur and Fadomai. From their union, all the god cats came, including the one Khajiit known as Sheogorath, the crook-tailed cat who shares his madness with Sugartooths through Skooma.
Is that how he's been driving the priests insane?
Hadoras does not smell the sick sweetness of the drug upon them. Terrible as it is, the fleeting Skooma dreams would be preferable to this all-consuming madness. On this side of the lattice, it seems Sheogorath needs no sugar to share his lunacy.
The lattice?
The lunar lattice, formed by Joan and Jode's light, separates Nirni from the other god cats, and protects her children from the ones who would do us harm. Normally, Sheogorath could only send his mad thoughts across through the perverted moon sugar.
What are you going to do with the fork I bought you?
This one isn't sure. The mere touch of it makes him want to spit fur, but he must keep it out of the hands of others. Perhaps he will bury it under the squatting sands where it belongs.
It's probably best to hang on to it.
It is the least that this one can do to keep his kin from teetering off the edge of insanity. Hadoras will be all right. No amount of lingering beef stink will lure this one into putting it into his mouth. Or anywhere else, for that matter.
Tell me about the Moon Bishop.
Saizensa. Bright as the moons and just as beautiful. One look, and you could tell that Jon and Jod shone their light upon her, and the path forward would be lit by the reflection in her eyes. When she spoke, one would be wise to listen. Not so now.
You think I can reason with her?
If there is anyone within 2 moons at Tenmar who could see truth through this madness, it would be her. But her eyes are clouded by the Skooma Cat's visions. I fear there will be no reaching her while he toys with us.
Might have to break that illusion somehow. Oh!
Oh, my ears are burning hotter than Dagon's backside. Come on, give him a scratch, would you?
Ah, you're so cute. I will.
I see you met Forky. Been talking about me again, hasn't it? Such a gossip, that one. But you can hear the ocean if you stick it in your ears. Give it a try.
I'm not falling for that. Why are you doing this?
Doing what? The purring. I don't know. Just happens at the darndest times. Smelling a bowl of cream, laying eyes on a plump ball of yarn, licking me... Oh, wait. I feel a grooming coming on.
Uh-oh. Why are you trying to hurt the priests?
Who's trying? Oh, sure, you've kept a handful all boring and breathing. But we've been having a right riot in the temple. You ever hear cats always land on their feet? Turns out, it's true. Of course, their feet wind up by their ears, but why split pairs, eh?
Stop this.
Stop? Stop? We're just getting to the best part. I think they're really getting the hang of it. Last one got one good bouncing before he spit like a ripe tomato. Oh, I think the Moon Bishop's giving it a go. Don't want to miss that.
Uh-oh. As much as I enjoy this,
Best hurry, or you missed the show.
I have to stop it. Oh, look at this temple. So pretty. So big. So yeah, we have to stop what this Moon Bishop's about to do. Oh, she's not going to jump off the balcony up there, is she? I hope not.
Yes, Zenza, show us the way.
Oh, she is. Oh no, I have to stop this.
Walker, you arrive at the perfect moment. You will witness our salvation.
Salvation?
Moon Bishop Sizenza said we must ascend with Kenarthi to escape the dragons. True cats will reach the sands behind the stars by stepping between the 2 moons. We have not found the path yet, but now our prophet will show us the way.
No, I have to stop this.
Oh, have faith. Joan and Joan have shone like beacons for the Moon Bishop. She will lead us all to salvation, and you can join us, Walker.
She'll die. Ah, I have to get up there and stop this. It's madness. So how do I get up there? Oh, the first dock song. That's just a song. I have to stop her killing herself.
It is so high. Kenarthi, please lend this one your wings.
It's so pretty. But no, don't jump.
Sizenza should see where to step. Her vision showed it true. But she cannot see it now.
They aren't your visions. The Skooma Cat is playing tricks on you.
No, this one sees by the light of the 2 moons. These are not fevered sugar dreams. She saw the dragon spring from the mouth of the world and swallow the moon. She saw her temple turn to ash. She must act before it is too late.
So the dragons want to swallow the moons? Maybe some of your visions were real, but all you're doing now is hurting your followers.
Sizenza tried to save them. She sees so much that she is blinded. What is the truth? What are the lies? She can't tell what is real.
I'm real. Just come down from the ledge and I'll help you.
Yes, I need to sit down. Gather my thoughts.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no you don't. Get your paws off my favorite plaything.
Sheogorath, stop this madness.
Oh, look at you, running around like a chicken with its head cut off. Nothing beats a chicken without a noggin. Believe me, I've tried. You came awfully close to spoiling me fun, though. I like my fun.
She nearly died. What have you done with the moon, Bishop?
Why? So you can keep hogging all the toys? No, no, no. These are mine. I licked them. How much more marking do I have to do?
Oh, no. What will it take to get you to leave these people alone?
Alone? Who wants to be alone? Trapped in their own head until all the life and joy of the world leaks out and leaves an ugly grey corpse. They're better off in my company, sure. Suppose I could let them go, if you'd rather be my plaything instead.
And if I agree?
Then I whisk you home to where the real fun is. Oh, I haven't hosted company since 1:30. You'll love what I've done with the place. It'll be like you never left. Have you there in 2 shakes of a grand mal fit. So, what do you say?
Okay. That's in reference because I've been to his realm before. If you've done the Mage Guild quest. And I think there's a few other quests where we went to his realm as well. But yeah, fine, I agree.
Come on, plaything! The game's a face!
What's this game gonna entail? Wow. Oh, look at this place. Sheogorath's realm. But yeah, I might end this one here because it seemed to have gone on for quite a bit already. And yeah, we'll continue this on in the next one and find out about this madness and this game Sheogorath has planned. So I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.